Okay, so check it out. I picked up this truck because I needed more room for my family. I currently drive a Dodge Dakota Sport 4x4 quad cab. There's just no room. I think this is a pretty badass truck. It's got spikes and lights, and somebody put a lot of money in this. I needed it for the room. I like that lights. It's got lights everywhere, spotlights, flashing lights. Take my Dakota off the road. Runs great, V10. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is it had a lot of electrical problems with all the white lights, And it had like a massive stereo system in it. There was 4 amplifiers in there, and they took all the speakers out, so there was amplifiers in there. There's wires run everywhere up underneath. This is a 2000, so it has an aftermarket security alarm. I got the battery disconnected right now. I'll go ahead. I hooked up the battery. So it's got this key fob. So lock, unlock. Okay. So it's got power locks. But this car didn't come with power locks. So everything on it is aftermarket. So there's relays, and I just hang on there. Just stick around and look. This is a wiring nightmare. I got everything working except for the brake lights, the left turn signal. Everything else I got straightened out. I haven't made a video in a while, but the engine runs great, the transmission's great, it's got good tires on it. I took some stuff off of it that I didn't like, but anyways, I would show you what I'm dealing with. Let's start right here at the battery. Okay. We got these heavy duty cables. One goes to the starter, and this is aftermarket. The ground's the same way. This massive cable comes into fuses right here. Can't really see where you're at, can you? Put you over here a little bit, this side. So this massive cable comes into right here. So it breaks out the 4 other fusible links there, and 4 other big heavy duty cables. It's got fuses. Everywhere is a fuse. I mean, they got it fused out. I'm finding more fuses all the time. Okay, so let's back you up so you can see more. That way. Okay. These right here, 1, 2, 3 relays, just right here. This thing has got a ton of lights on it. So we got 3 light bars well, a light bar here and 2 lights here. We have lights here. We have lights on the inside behind here. We have lights all the way around the bottom. There's lights around the wheel, along the edge, around the wheel, and all along the topper there. See if you can see. Okay. I got them on flashing right now. They're running lights, but as you can see, right side I got all figured out. No, the right side's all figured out. And this is the 4-ways. This side isn't working because I have no left turn signal. So now, just so that you have an overall of what I'm dealing with, this truck has been lowered. And what I mean by lowered is I have it jacked up right now. If you look right there, I have a jack stand, lifting it up off the ground a little bit so that I can get somewhat underneath the truck. All these lights work. I had all the lights working, with the exception of the brake lights and the turn signal. So look at this. The 4-way flashers are on. The backup lights work. I got the backup lights. I got all these lights to work. These are red. They all work. I can turn them on. Just unplug this from the turn signal side and the brake light side. Put it in the parking light side. I'll show you. Hook it up to the parking lights. That's my ground. Turn on the parking lights. Alright? I changed that. Now look, I hooked it up to parking lights. So all the lights work. But there's a problem. I have the front left turn signal works. But the rear turn signal doesn't work. I'm going to bring you down, just let you see some of the stuff I've been dealing with. Take off the tripod. Oh, it does have a backup camera too, but I just want... the wiring nightmare that's going on here. Got brake lights on this big switch here. There's another factory switch for, anyways. I got brake lights to the switch there, but it's not Going to the turn signal with a 4-way. But anyways, I just want to show you some more. I put some screws in here and put this thing back together somewhat. But this right here, this aftermarket alarm system, okay, I can disconnect it and take it out of there, but that's gonna take away my thing. But here's the light controls. I got the left light, right light. These are the two front lights, and this is the one on top. Now look, all those I got working. There you go. One on top. Here's the ones in the front. Here's the ones right here. And on top, I mean they're on top. They're on top. Or left and right. See, it's working. It's working. Sounds bright, but anyways. So I got all these figured out. Turn all these off. This right here is a rear backup camera. So you don't have to put it in reverse, you just flip it on and look at the rear camera comes on. This one over here, that one is for the air pump. Because yes, it has an air horn. Got to build up the air pressure. These two, this one right here, I got hooked up to the reverse down there that it's unplugged because I'm messing with it. Air pump. It's barely built up any air. But I've been messing with this. Now it had speakers and amps. Here's one of the amplifiers. Had 4 of these. I did away with all the amplifiers. I saved one amplifier and RCA jacks and stuff right here. I think I might want to use one amplifier. But anyways, I'm still figuring out why I have a turn signal in the front and no brake lights in the back. So I haven't been making any videos because I've been dealing with wiring nightmare. The radio I got working, and I got pretty good sound coming out of the radio. But now that that's on there, I'm just going to turn it off. Got the stereo working. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the door is 6, 7, 8 speakers per side. I got all that stuff working. I had to take this out. I had to put speakers in. They took the speakers out, left the amplifiers. Anyway, so I wanted to be driving this truck. Oh, and for some reason, the dome lights, they stay on all the time. So that's another thing. So I just took the bulbs out. So with that being said, and just getting over being sick, had this truck for almost a month now, and I drove it here. I mean, it runs and drives, but why would you want to drive something that doesn't function correctly? And this is very important, have turn signals and brake lights. Brake lights is a must-have. Gotta have brake lights. So, lights are working. So I'm in this area here, figuring out. Hey guys, I want to drive around this thing. I think it's pretty cool. But I'm stuck. It's a wiring nightmare. I have my Camaro here. I like to work on. But hey, we need a grocery vehicle, man. So, It is what it is, I guess. More relays here. Oh, there's all kinds of relays everywhere. Runs great, guys. Laying under the dash.